Ozymandias. Matthew Good brought intellect, calculation, and cold charisma to Ozymandias in Watchmen. His portrayal captured the moral complexity and brilliance of a man willing to manipulate the world to achieve his vision, making him both fascinating and chilling as a mastermind villain. Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn combined chaos, humor, and vulnerability. Her colorful, unpredictable energy and complex emotional depth made Harley one of the most beloved anti-heroes in modern cinema. Dr. Octopus, Alfred Molina, transformed Doc Ock into a menacing yet tragic figure in Spider-Man 2. His intelligence, obsession, and internal conflict made him more than a villain, giving audiences a character as human as he was dangerous. Apocalypse. Oscar Isaac brought power, gravitas, and menace to the mutant overlord in X-Men. Apocalypse. His portrayal emphasized ancient wisdom, dominance, and apocalyptic vision, creating a villain larger than life, both literally and figuratively. Judge Dredd. Carl Urban embodied the law-enforcing anti-hero of Mega City 1 with stoicism, precision, and intensity. His portrayal highlighted both the brutal justice system and the man underneath the helmet, making Judge Dredd a memorable cinematic icon. Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds portrayed Hal Jordan with charisma, humor, and determination. His performance brought energy and relatability to a hero wielding immense cosmic power, emphasizing courage and personal growth despite initial missteps. Electro. Jamie Foxx electrified audiences as the villainous Electro in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, blending menace, energy, and tragic motivation, making a comic book adversary feel grounded and threatening in a cinematic universe. Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner brought Clint Barton to life with precision, humor, and grounded heroism. His skills, loyalty, and humanity made Hawkeye a relatable and essential member of the Avengers, balancing raw action with emotional depth. Ego the Living Planet. Kurt Russell brought the cosmic entity Ego to life in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, combining charm, menace, and a godlike presence that elevated the character into a memorable, universe-shaping villain. Warpath. Boo Stewart portrayed the mutant with strength, loyalty, and determination. Warpath's combination of combat skills and moral integrity made him a standout in the X-Men universe, embodying heroism grounded in courage and honor. Mr. Fantastic. Iowan Gruffudd and Miles Teller portrayed Reed Richards with intelligence, leadership, and unwavering dedication. Their performances captured the genius and emotional weight of a man who stretched both physically and morally to lead the Fantastic Four. Shuri. Letitia Wright infused vibrancy, brilliance, and humor into Wakanda's tech genius. Shuri's intelligence, courage, and playful personality made her a fan favorite, proving that brains and bravery go hand in hand in superhero storytelling. Liz Sherman. Famke Janssen brought fire and vulnerability to Liz Sherman in Hellboy. Her struggle to control destructive powers while navigating personal trauma gave the character emotional depth beyond her supernatural abilities. Galactus. Portrayed through CGI and voice acting, Galactus embodies cosmic terror and power. The character's sheer scale and unstoppable presence in Marvel lore make him an unforgettable symbol of universal threat and storytelling spectacle. Odin. Anthony Hopkins embodied Asgard's ruler with gravitas, wisdom, and commanding presence. His performance brought dignity, authority, and emotional weight to the All-Father, anchoring Thor's epic journey with a powerful patriarchal figure. Iceman. Shawn Ashmore portrayed Bobby Drake with charm, humor, and youthful energy. Iceman's powers, combined with relatability and moral courage, made him an enduring and beloved member of the X-Men cinematic universe. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman immortalized Logan with raw intensity, depth, and feral magnetism. His long-running portrayal captured both physical prowess and emotional complexity, making Wolverine one of the most iconic heroes in cinematic history. Jean Grey, Famke Janssen portrayed the Phoenix with elegance, power, and inner conflict. Her transformation from hero to cosmic entity explored identity, control, and immense potential, making Jean Grey a layered and unforgettable character. Captain Boomerang Jai Courtney brought humor, menace, and chaotic energy to the DC anti-hero. His irreverent personality and reckless behavior made Captain Boomerang both entertaining and unpredictable, a memorable part of the Suicide Squad ensemble. Dr. Manhattan Billy Crudup portrayed the godlike being with calm intellect, detachment, and existential gravitas. His performance highlighted the tension between human emotion and superhuman perception, creating a philosophical and cinematic powerhouse. Black Adam Dwayne Johnson brought raw strength, charisma, and complex morality to Black Adam. His performance captured both the destructive power and sense of justice that define the anti-hero, making him a standout in the DC universe. Blade, Wesley Snipes embodied the half-vampire hero with intensity, martial skill, and cool charisma. Blade's combination of darkness, strength, and determination cemented him as a pioneering figure in superhero cinema. Night Owl, Patrick Wilson portrayed the vigilante with intelligence, compassion, and strategic thinking. Night Owl's humanity and heroism balanced the darker tones of Watchmen, making him a relatable and admirable character. Screenslaver, Miranda Cosgrove gave life to this tech-savvy villain in Incredibles 2, blending cunning, intelligence, and psychological manipulation to create a modern, engaging antagonist for animated superhero storytelling. Scarecrow, Cillian Murphy's portrayal of the fear-inducing villain combined menace, intellect, and psychological depth. His performance brought terror and complexity to Gotham's criminal landscape, elevating Scarecrow beyond a typical comic book villain. Deathstroke, Joe Manganiello, brought tactical brilliance, physicality, and menace to Deathstroke. His portrayal of the deadly mercenary made the character both thrilling and formidable, a standout in any cinematic fight sequence. Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen portrayed Wanda Maximoff with vulnerability, grief, and immense power. Her emotional depth, personal struggles, and heroic evolution made Scarlet Witch a layered and unforgettable MCU character. Punisher, John Bernthal embodied Frank Castle with relentless intensity, moral rigidity, and a dark, tragic edge. His portrayal emphasized vengeance, loss, and human complexity in a world of crime and corruption. Human Torch, Chris Evans brought Johnny Storm to life with charm, humor, and youthful bravado. The Human Torch's fire powers combined with Evans' charisma made him a standout member of the Fantastic Four. Spawn, Michael Jai White portrayed the anti-hero with darkness, moral struggle, and supernatural gravitas. His performance captured the tragic and vengeful nature of the character, making Spawn a cult favorite. Black Noir, Nathan Mitchell embodied the silent, deadly presence of Black Noir in The Boys. His stoic menace, combat skill, and mystery made him one of the most intriguing and intimidating figures in modern superhero TV. Groot, Vin Diesel's voice gave heart, humor, and emotional depth to the lovable tree hero. Despite limited vocabulary, Groot became a standout character in the MCU, beloved for his loyalty and charm. Darkseid, Ray Porter, brought gravitas, menace, and omnipotent authority to the DC villain. Darkseid's presence as a cosmic tyrant and apocalyptic threat made him a fearsome and unforgettable adversary for any hero. Rorschach, Jackie Earle Haley, portrayed the masked vigilante with uncompromising morality, grit, and intensity. Rorschach's dark worldview and relentless pursuit of justice made him one of the most compelling figures in Watchmen. Cyclops, James Marsden embodied Scott Summers with leadership, tactical skill, and emotional struggle. Cyclops' powers, responsibilities, and moral decisions anchored the X-Men team in cinematic storytelling. Lizard, Rhys Ifans, portrayed Dr. Kurt Connor's monstrous alter ego with tragic depth, blending horror, scientific ambition, and a human struggle that elevated Lizard beyond a standard comic book villain. And that's it. 50 of the most iconic superheroes and villains, and the talented actors who brought them to life on the big screen. From the cosmic threat of Galactus and Darkseid to the gritty street-level chaos of Punisher and Scarecrow, these performances prove that it's the actors behind the mask who make these characters unforgettable. If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss videos exploring superheroes, villains, and cinematic legends. Drop a comment below. Which actor or character blew your mind? Or who's your ultimate favorite hero or villain? We love hearing from you. Stay tuned for more content that takes you behind the masks and into the stories of the heroes and villains you love.